Less than 2 years, honestly. I don't want to wait too long to where, you know, he's already on his way out. I want to be able to say that I beat Errol in his prime. And hopefully we get it on in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium.
We're kind of childhood friends, you know, so it's, we weren't competitive like that before, because, I mean, I was only like 10 years old when I met him. He was already 140 and 147 and all that, so I'm sure he thinks it's kind of weird, but also kind of like funny in a good way that now I'm challenging him.
Wilder and Fury fight, and I saw him in New York at the Shakur Stevenson fight. Well, supposedly fight.
Oh yeah, of course. So what were you two talking about? What did you say to each other?
Nothing, I just told him, you know, I'ma fuck him up, you know, if we ever fight.
Welterweight contender and rising star, Vergil Ortiz had made it clear on numerous occasions that he wants to fight Errol Spence in the future. In the latest article on BoxingSeat.com, Vergil Ortiz says he would be ready for Errol Spence in 2 years. That'll make it 2022, which Spence will be still in his prime. There are 2 obstacles in this fight, maybe 3. One of the obstacles are Spence's recovery from the accident and Spence's performance. How does he look in the ring? 2 answers we won't have until boxing resumes. But one thing I will make a healthy wager on, that the fight won't happen at 147. Both guys are big welterweights. I see the fight happen at 154, maybe 160. And Vergil Ortiz is one of my favorite young fighters out there. One thing I respect about him, he does not want to beat Spence old. He wants Spence in his prime. There are no animosity between these guys. They're friends. They grew up together in the same gym. Vergil Ortiz just want to beat him and take his belt if he has one at that time. Terrence Crawford and Shawn Porter can learn something from Vergil Ortiz. Put the friendship aside and let's fight. You could be friends afterward. In other boxing news, Terrence Crawford told Kell Brooks, "I will F you up if we fight." And I believe that, especially at 147, even though Kell Brooks looked good against an average opponent at 154. It doesn't seem like Terrence Crawford's really interested in fighting Kell Brooks. And I wouldn't be either, especially after Kell Brooks got beat down by Triple G and then lost to Errol Spence. And I know he beat Shawn Porter, but that's before he fought Triple G and Errol Spence. I believe this Kell Brooks that Terrence Crawford will be fighting won't be the same Kell Brooks that fought Shawn Porter. That version of Kell Brooks is gone. Unfortunately, this may be the only option for Terrence Crawford, but they did name 4 fighters Terrence Crawford wants to fight instead of Kell Brooks. This is on Boxing News 24. The list is Errol Spence Jr., there's Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, and Danny Garcia. We know with boxing politics and these guys he mentioned are smoke-free, he's not going to get those fights. We also know Terrence Crawford want to be the unified, undisputed champion at 147, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So what he needs to do to take the best fight out there. My 2 fights I'd like to see him in is against Shawn Porter or Vergil Ortiz. That's right, Vergil Ortiz Jr. But if those fights cannot be made, he has no choice but to take the Kell Brooks fight. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.